Hello again there, friends and fans. Raptor here, and welcome to our first video look at Company of Heroes 3. This is our first look for the new year, as the game will be releasing hopefully sometime in 2023 with no major delays. This is also free to play for the time being for this playtest from January 11th to January 16th, so jump on Steam, type in Company Heroes 3, and you can play for free right now until the 16th, and join other players in multiplayer, co-op versus AI, or also custom matches. You also have to play a little bit of a tutorial mission at the start, but it really doesn't last longer than about 15 or 20 minutes based on how quickly you plow through it. Now, I played this game a bit so far. I really enjoy all the voice acting for all the characters and units and how they chatter amongst each other when they're sitting around and whatnot. I love all the different locations, and I've enjoyed some of the previous things that I've seen, like the dynamic campaign, and I've enjoyed those battles as well as the handcrafted cinematic campaign too that'll be taking place as well. Multiplayer seems fun, but there's also a lot of balancing to be done, and I've heard a lot of talk about the graphics, but again, this is an incomplete playtest of a game that's not out for sale yet and is still getting feedback from the community, but seems to be improving every step of the way with everyone's feedback. Looks cool, feels good, lots of fun to build stuff. Buildings themselves have details of animations like smoke coming out of a smokestack and whatnot when they're actually producing units, and the units themselves have some great animations that you'll see during today's multiplayer match, like for example vaulting over items and obstacles themselves, like for example a sandbag or a stone wall, and units and such seem to be grabbing at their like their straps and other equipment that they have on them as they run around. And so there's a lot of detail to it, a lot of animations that are really impressive, and environments that seem a lot of fun to fight in, both in North Africa and also Italy. Italian forces are present here with the Africa Corps, where the Germans can call them in as a special battle, I think a battalion or whatnot. So let's take a look here. We're going to go into co-op versus AI real quick, just to take a look at some of the units that are available and the factions too. So the United States and the British forces are available, as well as two German factions for the Wehrmacht and the Africa Corps. And the Africa Corps, so far as I've played, seems to play the most unique. Like, they're the newest faction to this franchise, and they really are an interesting faction to play as they have a lot of equipment that can recover other vehicles, and also some interesting different types of equipment that wasn't really used until the North Africa campaign, or only used in that campaign too, like for example the Tiger that made its debut there as well. The Wehrmacht, of course, plays a lot like they did in Company Heroes 1, and people that I've spoken with seem to see a lot of Company Heroes 1 in this game with how the battle groups will work, and also how some of the UI and other things look as well, which is a much needed improvement, I suppose, taking things that worked from the first game and things that worked from the second game and trying to create something new. So trying to create a new game, but taking things that people know and love from the first and second to make them familiar. The U.S. forces play beautifully. They certainly feel a lot like they did in the first game, with a lot of the buildings that kind of have the same names but different kind of visual layouts to them, and they still do the same things, such as upgrading with BARs or being able to deploy Greyhounds or whatnot from like a motor pool, that type of thing. And the British, just like before, have some pretty good defenses, and those Royal Engineers are very good at building all sorts of traps and mines and just all sorts of different techniques too between their battle groups. So they get even better as they diversify. So pretty cool. In fact, if we take a look at each of these factions too, we can see their different battle groups. So for example, the artillery and also armor and air and sea groups, which allow them to kind of have better integration or like mechanization between them, and that's pretty cool. So each of these factions for this playtest will have 3 different battle groups within them, so it's like we have 3 times 4, 3 battle groups times the 4 factions. So pretty cool. Alright, so for today's purposes, I think we'll play as America, and we'll probably battle it out against the AI in a custom game. So if you want to do that, by the way, and have more control over the difficulty, you can go into custom game, create a game, and here you can play with other players, and kind of like make sure that you play in your own party, and then you can invite other people or add AI. So that's what we'll do here for today. And we can also, of course, play on a larger scale map on a 1v1. So if you want to play on a 4v4 size map, but in a 1v1 against the AI, you can definitely do that. It seems like the hard AI is quite challenging, and expert very challenging as well. In fact, Me and another friend were having some difficulty just against hard and standard, but, you know, it all is a learning process, too. So once all the metas are learned and once all the techniques and counters are learned, that'll be good. So the Americans here have an armored battle group, airborne battle group, so paratroopers, and then also a special operations battle group. So essentially it's like paratroopers, tanks, and then a combination of using half-tracks tanks and like air support and light vehicles to push forward. So pretty cool. It's like a complete bulldozer for that one. All right, we'll be against the, let's go ahead and just go against the regular Germans here. The Germans have access to blitzkrieg tactics and some pretty good tanks, and I think there's also the Panther present in this game, and I think it might be under the command of the Wehrmacht, and I think the Afrika Korps might get the Tiger. But other than that, let's go ahead and jump into a game of Company of Heroes. We'll start with ourselves a 1v1 map, and let's go. All right, and here we are. So we have our American base here. We also have the ability to hold the Alt key and zoom around this way and take a look at things like that. At a little closer look, you can also double hit backspace, and that'll allow you to just go right back to the traditional view. I'm also playing with WASD keys now. I've gone into the controls, and you can adjust that to be WASD. You can also pan by going to the edges of the map, that kind of thing. So pretty cool. The Americans have some scouts that kind of work like the engineers that you would usually use to scout around with and capture different types of victory points and munitions, and they all have different bonuses to capturing the munition points too. For example, the Kettenkrad has an ability to lay communication cables that if the Kettenkrad for the Germans is capturing more munition points or fuel points, it can actually get like a +3 or a certain percentage more of the equipment. Let's go ahead and bring out some engineers too, and let's get everybody capturing what we can. Alright, scouts can also be upgraded to pathfinders eventually, and if we go down the paratrooper route, the paratroopers are quite powerful here, and the battle group for the American Armored Battle Group will give us an Easy 8, so that'll be quite a good addition to our forces. Let's go ahead and construct a barracks so we can get some troops out.
Deploying engineers now.
And yeah, boy, everything looks completely washed out as it would like high noon in a sandy desert like that. Now the graphics, again, are incomplete, and we're playing on high graphics for now, and I did see some people also mentioning the resolution that they can't go above 1920 by 1080, but it does allow you to do that. You'll just need to go into, like, it's a kind of a weird workaround to go into windowed mode, and then just do it that way. Units will come out of the HQ and build. You don't have to keep engineers at the base anymore, so your HQ basically has your engineers inside, and they'll just get right to work as soon as they're needed. Alright, we're capturing territory, fuel points, all that stuff will be needed to bring out vehicles eventually. And it looks like we have ourselves a Jeep that we don't necessarily need to use fuel on, but it will, of course, cost us manpower and little pop cap there. Also, infantry and other things that you're building can be canceled here, so you don't have to click on the individual building to see your production queues anymore. No, actually you do. It's right here. It would be helpful if they were all listed here, so that way if you were making a vehicle and wanted to cancel it, you wouldn't have to click on the building, saving you an extra click. Alright, let's get those American rifles on the line. Again, watch their animations. Pretty cool here to see them, yep, scratching the back of their neck or pushing forward over like an overturned tree or something like that. I like it. Looking around, and sometimes they're a little distracted or whatnot by being tired, fatigue of battle. Feels good. Alright, let's capture another victory point here. And let's try to get on a vehicle here shortly. We're going to get a weapons support center. And the traditional machine gun nest from the Americans returns from Company Heroes. That's the classic.
We have riflemen taking the field. US riflemen here.
Alright, another building going up. And more infantry coming out. We can pretty soon upgrade these guys to have grenades and also BARs. So very good stuff. And our first contact with the Germans. Let's get in that building.
He's dead.
German squad there.
Ready for duty. You men, get ready.
Let's go ahead and push forward and attack those guys. Alright, let's get some grenades going. We need 25 fuel for that, so we'll try to maintain some fuel here and maybe get an MG up, but typically that's a little too slow. Grenades are a little better. Scouts can actually fire rifle grenades, but they have smoke. Ooh. And you can hear the Garand firing off too. Nice. Doing a little reloading there. Interesting. You can see infantry on buildings too, not just in the windows. So certain buildings, you can actually see units on top of. Alright, German scouts are getting close. Engineers. Pioneers.
Engineers here. New guys up, front and center.
Let's see if we can build some defenses. Ah, let's build the best defense of all, a flamethrower.
Right, who's on flamethrower duty?
We can also plop down some fighting positions to keep our troops defended, so that's helpful. Pretty cool. Let's see, air support, mechanized support, or infantry support. Let's go with mechanized support. Let's go with some big O tanks.
Mechanized upgrade on the way.
So we'll go down the armored battle group tier, and we'll probably choose to have... Let's see if we can get an easy 8 out. We probably won't have enough time, but we'll take the route regardless. And we'll go down this armored doctrine as soon as we have 2 points there. Okay, we've chosen our path.
Stand to.
Go ahead and build a fighting position.
Taking hits.
We can only build it in certain areas,
Get to it.
such as our own territory.
Advance team.
So we need to capture enemy territory.
Get outside, keep blast. Get out of here. Fall back.
Fall back, boys.
Get moving.
Alright, keeping the Germans at bay. Let's get more fuel. Get those grenade upgrades, if we can.
We've lost a scout squad.
Still not enough.
You yokels are good for something after all. Position finished.
Good job, boys. Alright, flamethrower position there. Let's see if they get close. MG42. Fire grenade. Let's see how the smoke works. And now they can't see us. Surprise.
What do you need?
Terry's got a nice little nest egg here. Take it.
Say the words.
Alright, our troops have retreated to be reinforced. Retreating and auto resupply are kind of automatic. You do have to order the retreat yourself, but then once they retreat, it's automatic pathing back to base, and then they'll replenish losses. Should also be able to build a medical building here. Yeah, medical station. This will allow them to automatically heal up here too. But we're going to go with grenades first.
Grenades are on their way to us.
Alright, let's get our troops out there.
Advance and stay alert.
Yeah, roast and toast, baby.
Enemy has 300 points remaining.
Wow.
Abandon position. Fall back. Break contact.
Oh, they actually overran our position, and our troops kind of retreated on their own. That's really cool. I like that.
Boys are waiting.
Good thing to consider. Oh, we got a vehicle. Enemy vehicle spotted. Let's get some bazookas out. That's under the weapons support. Cool. So we'll capture that fuel point and probably have to keep fighting the Germans for that center again.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Let's capture those munitions again. Love the vocal lines in this one.
Is being lost.
I like it.
Commander, all vehicles will now have less strain on our population and upkeep.
Good. Vehicles mean that
Enemy activity near our munitions point.
we can dish out some damage.
Secure that ground.
Let's bring our bazooka down there. Bazooka Joe. We got grenades now, so that's good. And we also have
Contact. Capture point is being overrun.
M16 with a lot of 50 cals on it. We also have a mortar carriage. Let's go with the... Let's go with the M16.
What do you need? Area's ours.
Alright.
Well, look what the cat coughed up.
One of our sectors is now in enemy hands.
All in, squad.
Germans are attacking.
Toss 'em a pineapple.
We dropped the enemy to 250 points.
Oh, they're gonna have it. Alright, retreat, boys. Oh, too many Germans around. Whew. Alright, luckily they got out of there. Hopefully they make it back.
M3 half track moving to the line.
Let's push up again. Oh, voice line about Chow? I can't wait to hear all those lines. I wonder if units will be annoyed if you click on them repeatedly.
Point. Enemy contact. Start patrol.
It's actually changed to center.
We got the word, gentlemen. Advance to contact.
Oh, we have a vehicle here. German half-track with troops. A whole infantry squad. How fun.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Pass me that grenade.
Toss a grenade and a sticky bomb.
Bazooka team. Half track. Two should do it. Territory point is no longer under our control. We're taking fire.
Hit that vehicle with a sticky bomb. It's a bomb that sticks. Sticky bomb.
M3 half track has been destroyed.
Nice job, boys. Oh, it looks like a grenade and the sticky bomb both have the same cooldown, perhaps.
A fuel point is being seized by the enemy.
Germans are in our face. Oh, that's a lot of infantry. It looks like they destroyed our half-track quickly. Run back to base, quick. Oh, they're all over us now.
Keep it together. I don't fancy our chances, do you? Boys. Get your gear ready and move out.
Now let's try this. We'll hand them a little present.
You have command points ready to spend.
Yes, we do. Let's get an M8 Scott out.
Howitzer carriages are available, Commander.
Alright, retreat again, boys.
Say the word, sir. Advance.
And we need 60 fuel to call in the Scott. Germans are putting up a fight. It's good.
Half track deploying is ordered.
Time to harass them. Engines running.
Our opponent has fallen to 200 points.
Good, let's capture the middle.
Plug any crowds you see.
Gotta get that fuel. We'll get a scout group to do it.
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
The Germans don't like that hole in the ground.
Boys are waiting. Yeah, that's ours. Let's advance. Keep an eye out. Front lines. Crew, be ready.
Alright, let's go north.
They've taken our victory point. What do you need?
Auto replenishing.
Scout. A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Gotta get that fuel.
We're losing a strategic point.
You men, get ready. Take down that flag.
Back to full strength. Ready for action. Victory point now under enemy control.
You name it. We'll inside Brad. Jesus Christ! All right, men.
Commander, we should spend our munitions.
Yeah, we got lots of munitions, but nothing really good to spend it on just yet. Always good to float that, especially if you're going air support. Okay, units are pushing south to get the fuel back.
I'm hit, man. Pull back. Pull back. Go, go, go.
60 fuel for the M8 Scott.
A munitions point is being attacked.
Short straw, fellas. Take a leg.
Alright, Germans are coming in.
Report of enemy movement near our victory point.
Looks like we're going in.
The enemy is moving on our strategic point.
Enemy point needs to be neutralized.
Alright, capture that.
We're ready. Boys. Let's go. Plug any crowds you see.
Say the word, sir.
Alright, let's get some, let's get the M8 up.
Territory lost. One of our strategic points is under attack.
Oh, nice, they just got blasted.
Where's the needed squad? Full speed, boys. Crowds are taking it personally. Come on, head out. Orders coming in.
MG team's about to be clapped. Oh, nice.
Man down.
territory is falling into enemy hands.
We're holding nicely. The Germans are everywhere. Yeah, getting them out of cover. M8's a good weapon for when the enemy's in cover.
Get out of here! Fall back!
Our line is collapsing. Enemy taking our points.
Need some recon, sir?
Combat engineers on station.
We have vehicles ready to be dispatched to the front.
We sure do. We have a passive ability there. Let's go. Yeah, we need 8 for the easy 8. We'll never see that. That's going to be a long term.
We got the tools. Shoot and scoot.
We've lost control of a sector.
We're locked and loaded. Let's go. Plug any crowds you see.
Okay, let's cut off the Germans now.
Combat patrol boys. Count yourselves lucky. Ready for action. Sir.
Enemy movement near a victory point.
You might get hot. So be ready.
Chase him down.
That's a go, boys.
Oh, that reloading.
They've captured a victory point. A strategic point is being claimed.
Start patrol. Be ready to engage. What do you need?
Let's get another infantry squad to go with the M16.
Boys away. On your feet. Let's go.
Enemy down to 100 points. Repeat, 100 points.
Good deal.
Big bazookas need targets, damn it! Lay order! Aim down! Move, move, move!
Grenade out.
Spread out on that area and hold it. Last man down.
We have a surplus of command
Oh,
points.
that's a flak track of some sort.
Just a scratch! Back! Back us up!
A victory point is under attack. We must act.
Engine's running. Let's take it to him.
Get that half track out of here. Wow. He fit right through.
Our half track is scratched. Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Oh, the Germans got it good.
A victory point is under enemy control now.
Let's flank underneath them.
M16 ready to chew him up. There's got a nice little nest egg here. Let's take it.
Give me another group of bazookas.
All right, men. Stand by. Fall back! Fall back! Go, man, picked apart!
One of our munitions points is being neutralized.
I don't fancy your chances, do you? That's a go, boys!
Okay, let's get the munitions point.
Quickly now!
Bazooka squad is equipped and ready.
Get their munitions.
Taking losses! New recruits in. Rifles reinforced.
Capture that position.
Retreat! Behind!
Beautiful.
They've pushed us off a sector.
There's the flak gun right there. Let's go deal with that.
Rifleman down. No survivors.
Ooh, we're gonna need more of those.
Command points should be spent when possible.
Get on with it!
Kill that damn thing.
Relay orders! Move out! Now!
Defend our victory point. We're losing it.
Of course, it has a minimal range,
Uncle Sam sends his regards.
so we can't get too close to that M8 Scott when we engage. Those voice lines.
Sector lost. No contact. Enemy movement near a victory point.
All right, let's cut through them.
What? Pick up those feet or some rifles lose
Frag out, get 'em.
property. Boys away. Come on, let's get this show on
Victory
the road.
point now under enemy control.
Open wide, fuckers.
Yeah. Let them have it.
We're losing our capture point.
Hit 'em. They're all gunned down.
We've lost the territory sector.
Keep clearing out that infantry.
We're up, boys. Leave him. Set up shop inside.
Orders just came down.
Retreat.
We've lost a squad of riflemen at the front.
Let's get some more. Oh, let's get BARs up now.
Browning automatic rifles requested.
We'll make our infantry even more powerful.
You're ready for action.
Yeah, maybe we will see that Easy 8 after all.
Quit stalling. Give it some gas.
Stalin?
Sir, get cut out.
Quit stalling.
Well, look what the cat coughed up.
Say the word, sir.
Alright.
Let's go.
I love how the infantry also has a little button next to them where you can select and click quickly to have them retreat, or rather, evacuate a building. But of course, there's always a hotkey for that too, but nice to have both options. So that way you can also control what direction they exit a building from.
Browning automatic rifles have arrived.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Alright, we're going to float a lot of manpower and some other stuff now for vehicles.
A whole bazooka squad has been killed.
Engineers standing by.
Get over with the vehicles.
What do you need? That's it. Points up.
Riflemen are ready. Orders coming in. Secure that ground.
What do you need?
Very nice.
Formation tight. Boys away. Combat
I
patrol.
love the base building in this game too. It's very minimal, but of course we have the option to build, you know, a few defensive types.
Command points.
Someone get us out of here. Let's go. Jump to. Come on.
And I like it.
Metal, boys. Promotions just came through.
Oh, they're running. They don't want to mess with us now with those BARs.
Move, move, move.
Let's hold there.
Say the word, sir.
Oh wait, let's capture the south.
Ready for act. Come on. Head out.
Hold there.
Just fix what you can.
Okay, we're holding now. We want to try to get an Easy 8 on the field. That'd be cool.
We're locked and loaded.
Capture that fuel point.
Yeah, we're taking it from them. Jerry's got a nice
And we're going to
little
purposely not capture certain things just to buy more time for the Germans so we can try to get our Easy 8 out.
Jump to it,
Oh, the
boys.
Germans actually can capture that too.
All right, in you go.
No way. Enemy infantry can capture positions like that. Or at least it looked like they did. Maybe not. Anybody should be able to use those pits though.
We're up, boys. Liberating the objective.
That's cool.
Ready for deployment, sir.
Quit lagging behind. They're not just right to me. Take it. Well, aren't we a sight for
You men, get ready.
Alright, here's our Easy 8. M4A3E8 Sherman Combat Group.
Sherman Easy 8s have been requisitioned.
800 manpower, 120 fuel.
Ready for deployment, sir. Say the words. On our way, sir.
You name it, we'll catch you.
Oh, there's the German base. Made with concrete structures and bunkers.
Wiped out a bazooka squad.
You men, get ready. Let's move out.
Let's not capture that flag just yet.
What? We're up, boys.
We've lost a scout squad.
Oh, that's a no-go on that fuel.
We're locked and loaded. Jerry's got a nice little nest egg here.
Reports of enemy movement near our victory point.
Everyone right back there.
Hey, all right, come on.
What do you need? All right. Move like we got a purpose.
We can also breach buildings too. Oh, there.
Got all day.
Now we can order the BAR upgrades.
They've taken our victory point.
Looks like they already have the BARs. The icon at least indicates. I guess we'll have to automatically do it.
Commander, we've lost a sector.
Alright, let's at least capture that victory point.
Take that damn ground.
Let's go. Stick together.
Oh boy. Rum bar. Not good.
Boys, come on. Let's get this show on the road.
Ammunition's pointed point is being attacked.
Racers, stand to. Back to HQ. Disengage. Delay orders. Yes.
We're gonna need that Sherman. All right, we can call it in. Let's go.
Territory sector claimed by the enemy.
Jump to it, pull back, goddammit! Let's go, boys!
Let's capture munitions again.
Enemy point needs to be neutralized. Say the words, sir.
And we got some friendly infantry on the back, so we get a free infantry squad too.
Point. We're losing it.
Move out.
And vehicles, of course, can have infantry on them now.
Mission to 50 cal. All right, you don't talk.
Hop off, boys.
Let's go, boys! Right in the cow.
They captured a victory point.
Flanking fire! God damn it!
We have territory under attack.
Easy 8 here. Make it quick. Get on with it. Sticky bomb. Let's go.
Get that sticky bomb going.
Move your asses.
We're losing a strategic point.
Solid. Give it some gas. You men, get ready. Yeah,
The enemy have taken territory from us.
Kill that Brumbar.
We have vehicles ready to be dispatched to the front.
Wow, finally, that thing is heavily armored.
Right in the cavalry. Follow my first. You heard the CO.
All right, let's go.
Engineers here. Get on that ground.
We're gonna hit the center.
Under fire. Small arms.
We must pull this back. We're down to 300 points.
We're working on it.
M8 Scott appears to be out of action.
Make a decision. You don't got any rifles for this? Why, us? They know we want it.
Fight them off, boys.
Taking losses. Get out of here. Fall back.
You have 3 command points available. M3 half-track has been destroyed.
Stand by.
Securing enemy resources under fire.
Easy as can
Get that tank up there. Let's go. All right, let's get the infantry in now. That's what we need the most. With our BARs and our grenades, we should be able to win now.
The enemy is stealing our munitions point.
Grenade. Move. And moving.
The hell? Oh boy, Panzer IV.
Man down. Move complete.
We have riflemen taking the field.
Pull back, goddammit. Move. We're up.
We're gonna need to get some more tanks. We need to build a tank center.
Sector gone. We must take it back.
But the Germans are almost done.
That's it. Points on.
Rifleman squad deployed.
You guessed it. Fight patrol time, Commander. Boys await.
Yeah, we have to upgrade with BARs every time. Be cool if it were automatic.
Has been requisitioned. We're locked and loaded. We've got a bar on the way. Rifles losing integrity.
Enemy down to only 50 points.
I think we got them, boys. Let's find some more tanks.
Rifleman down. No survivors.
Let's go, move. Incoming.
Almost there. Germans have 25 points.
Hold it, boys.
Engineers, lies up. Helmets on. Look, enemy territory. Check for cover. To it, boys.
We've got them. Enemy down to 10 points. Commander, you have 5 command points.
Hey! Woo! That was a close one. Alright, so the cool thing is after the battle you can see all the graphs and whatnot about all the units. That was just on standard too, by the way, so that's a lot for me to manage for now since I'm not too experienced yet in the full game, but certainly want to play a lot more to learn the new meta. Every time that a new playtest comes out for Company Heroes 3, we learn a all about new factions, we get new battle groups, and of course things are nerfed and adjust from before. Like for example, the Scots and the Brumbars seem to be a lot slower in their reverse speeds and speeds in general, and also their targeting time. But you know, every time that there's an update for it before its launch, there'll be different things to learn. But I hope to bring you more of this on the British and the Wehrmacht and the Africa Corps soon, but download and play today. You can get it to yourself and start going into 1v1s and try playing multiplayer and whatnot. I wanted to just have a little slower time to show off the features and explain a few more things of how it'll go, and that we're going to be doing a full playthrough on this one, of course, when it comes out, both the North Africa and the Italian campaigns, and hopefully play through all the factions. It'd be great to see from the German perspective too, and the Africa Corps perspective, just as they did in the original Company Heroes, and hopefully they take the dive and do that as well. All right, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Thanks for leaving a like and saying hello and just being awesome. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you all download Company Heroes 3 on the playtest, and let me know what you think about it with the comments down below. Give it some time and let me know. All right, hope to see you all soon. Take care, everybody. See you next time.